Okay, to get this into this form, we got to get 0 over here. And how do we get 0 over here? Well, you said it. Okay? We add x squared to both sides. We subtract 5x from both sides. We subtract 2 from both sides. And we're going to have 0 over here, right? So I write that as 2x squared plus 3x minus 7 minus, actually I'm just going to do minus this whole blame thing. So I don't have to think about it one term at a time. Now I've got to write it out carefully. Once I write the minus, I'm going to want to forget to write the minus in front of x squared. I might even forget to write the parentheses, right? But if I'm going to subtract this whole thing, I've got to put it in parentheses and then a minus in front of that, right? Okay? Now, here I'm subtracting this thing from itself. So clearly I'm going to get 0 over here. I want to be careful on this side because I'm going to have to do this, distribute a negative through this thing, right? Okay? So I'm going to distribute it. I'm not going to do two things at once. I'm going to write this way. And then minus negative x squared is plus x squared. Minus 5x is minus 5x, and minus 2 is minus 2. Okay? So being careful with the algebra and with taking every step, then I can say, okay, well, I've got now 3x squared, and 3x minus 5x is minus 2x, minus 7 minus 2 is negative 9, equals 0. And I can tell just by looking at this that I'm going to get two solutions. Because I'm going to look at that square root of b squared minus 4ac thing. Okay, minus 4ac is going to be positive because a times c is 3 times negative 9, which is negative. So minus 4ac is going to be positive, so I'm assured that I have a positive under my square root. And I'm going to write that out in a minute because nobody in their right mind would understand that just by hearing it. But what I'm really saying is the quadratic formula is going to very quickly tell me that I've got two solutions, so I know this thing intersects in 2 points as I thought it would. Remember, it's possible, since this opens downward, your negative stretch, okay? It's possible this second one is totally below the first one, isn't it? You know, if I make this minus 12, I think the second one is going to be totally below the first one. Okay? So it's possible, but in this case, that didn't happen. Okay, well, let's see. Write out the quadratic formula and tell me what you get.